Hello and welcome to Table Talk. I'm your host Karen Wilson, and we have a wonderful show for you today. We have representatives from the Morrison Ruritan, and we're going to talk about the Valentine's Day pageant coming up. Welcome, Nigeli and Darlene.
Thank you so much.
We were talking beforehand, you're a longtime Ruritan member. Nigeli's kind of a recent recruit. You've been at it a couple of years now.
Yes.
Let's go back and talk about, Darlene, the tradition of the Valentine pageant. It's been going on a long time.
It actually has. We had our 50th Little Miss Valentine a couple of years ago, so this will be our 52nd. It started back in 1968 was our pageant. The Ruritan actually started its charter in 1967. And we still have some of our charter members with us. Lavelle Whitehead is one of them, and he helps with the pageant every year. He's a great guy, but it's the longest running pageant in Warren County.
That's a lot of little girls that have gone across that stage.
Yes.
And it's a very popular pageant too.
It is. We have a good turnout every year, and when we did our 50th, I think we had 29 of our past winners that came that night and was recognized on stage and stuff, so it was really great.
Nigeli, what's your favorite thing about the pageant? Since you're getting to help a little bit more behind the scenes this year, what do you enjoy about it?
I just enjoy watching the little girls because they have so much fun doing it, just dressing up and feeling really pretty while they're doing it and stuff, and they enjoy it a lot whenever they're doing all of the
and
dressing up.
And you're in charge of like donations and prizes.
Yes.
Talk to us about that as far as what they can expect.
Yeah, usually I can get a lot of donations from other places, and the good thing about the donations is every little girl gets a donation, a little goodie bag to take home, so they don't feel left out whenever they go home that night if they don't win or anything. But another thing this year that's new, our winner from last year, Avery Mullins, her and her family are donating tiaras for every little girl this year, so that's going to be a big thing this year because they're going to enjoy that because now they're all going to for sure feel like a winner.
Well, that's the ultimate prize at a pageant is that little tiara.
Yes.
So that's wonderful of them to do that. Darlene, you know, we said they've been, I'm sure this is just a small fundraiser for Ruritan. What are some of the other fundraisers that Ruritan has throughout the year, and what do those dollars go to?
Well, the Ruritan is a really, really busy club. I think we have something going on every month. We're doing the Fireman's Banquet will be coming up this month, and of course our Little Miss Valentine. We have a basketball banquet where we honor the basketball teams, coaches, and players at Morrison School. We just did the basketball tournament, the elementary tournament. We did it, I think, in November, and that's a county-wide tournament that we put on, and that money helps go to Morrison School to help them with some of their needs. We do a fish supper, and it'll be the first Saturday in March, and that money goes to the National Cancer Society. All the money that we raise, you know, is donations, and it all goes to the Cancer Society. Of course, we do the ball field in the summer, and we have 450 to 500 kids that play ball. We do a booth at the fair each year.
That's a big, I always see those people in there working year after year cooking, and that is takes a lot of work.
It really does. It takes a lot of manpower. We're very, very fortunate that we have a lot of volunteers in the community that come out and help us, or we would never be able to pull it off.
And then I always think of the wonderful 4th of July celebration that they do with the fireworks. They would rival any fireworks around the county or surrounding counties.
Yes.
But the Ruritan just does so much giving back. And you mentioned some things that they did for Morrison School that I didn't realize. Made some purchases at the school, the blinds, I think.
Yes, when they built the new school in Morrison, we provided all the blinds for the new school. And we do a lot for the school as far as like Sister Act and different things like that. We do a poster contest where they do what is it called? Environment. I forgot what it's called, patriotism, I think,
Yes.
poster contest.
Uh-huh.
They do that in the spring. We sponsor that. We do awards for the top 8th grade student and the teacher of the year. There's just a lot, and like you mentioned, the 4th of July, we have live entertainment, and we've had, what was the band that came the last few years?
The Midnight Toast.
Yeah, Midnight Toast.
Yeah.
Great band. We love those kids.
They have a big following.
Yes,
don't they?
and they're
Yes, they
so
do.
good, and I think they've been with us maybe the last 3 years.
Uh-huh.
But we also had, I think, a bluegrass band last year. But the entertainment's all free. It's outside. Just pull up a chair. You know, we have ice cream, and we have games for the kids, and we have, of course, we have our concession stand, and we
the
have a
cakewalk.
Yeah,
That's
cakewalk.
always
Everybody
fun.
loves the cakewalk, and bingo. We have bingo inside.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if you need something to do on the 4th of July, come out and see us because we have a big time out there that day.
And I like to go out there because I don't have to cook supper that night.
Yeah.
Because I can get a wonderful Ruritan hamburger
Yes.
and the ice cream, and it's always great.
Yes.
And everybody, it's so, I guess, such a good feeling to see the community gather like that together for
Yeah.
that patriotic event and to visit people you haven't seen
Yes.
in a long time. So it's wonderful. Well, Nigeli, as one of the younger members of the Ruritan, I know probably need more people your age starting to volunteer. What would you do to recruit people?
I just think that it's very honoring to do it, and I mean, you help the community out by raising money and doing different stuff in the community, and I mean, helping like the people that have been there this whole time. I mean, it's hard for them to go do it whenever they're getting older, and you know, it's hard for them to have to go do it. I mean, it's hard for us to try to get people to, you know, work and like volunteer and do stuff in
Yes.
general. So I mean, I think it's really rewarding to be able to do stuff like that and help the community out by any way you can.
Right. It's kind of time, I guess, for that next generation to pick up the torch and to
Yes.
give back because, as you said, some of the founding members, you know, they've been around a long time. They've done their fair share of helping.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's getting a little bit more hard for those people to help, and they may need a helping hand themselves. So.
Yeah, they do.
But there's lots of, I find, you know, especially with Motlow, young people staying local. And we, you know, need to encourage them to participate in some of the community activities that are giving
Yes.
back. And luckily, because of the scholarship requirements, a lot of them are looking for service hours. I'm sure you guys could put them to good use.
Yes,
Yes.
we try to advertise that we can use their help in the concession stand all summer, you know, at the ballpark and also at the fair booth. And we have had several kids come out and help with that, you know, that need hours. So yeah, we would encourage any of them that need some hours to come see us.
Well, and you think about the estimation probably of how many children have gone through that ballpark playing ball over the years, and what a great summer activity that is for a small town. Sometimes
Yes.
there's not as much going on, but you've always got the ball season going
Yeah.
on to play with stuff. Well, we wish you the best of the luck with the pageant. Let's talk about the pageant a little bit as far as the requirements, applications. You're still taking applications?
That you have to be between the ages of 3 and 6 years old, and we've opened it up to anybody in Warren County or surrounding counties. There's no restriction on your residency, and there's no restriction on dress, and that it doesn't have to be a certain length or anything like
Okay.
that. We have applications available at several locations. In Morrison, we have Security Federal Homeland Bank, First National Bank, and Morrison School, and I think we also have them at the
Hardware or
hardware
Uh-huh.
and where Sue is.
The City Hall.
City Hall.
Oh, yeah,
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 City Hall.
uh-huh.
And the library, I think. We have them all there. And then in town, we have them at Kathy's, Tiger Lily, I believe, Dawn Hills Realty, Ashley's Attic, Upton's Bridal, and at my office on Locust Street, trustee's office, and it's 201 Locust Street. So we have applications throughout the county. Well, they have to be turned in by February 15th, I believe.
Okay, because the pageant is a little after Valentine's Day
Yes,
this
it's
year.
February 23rd at 6 o'clock, and they'll be at the new Morrison School.
Okay, so still plenty of time to get your application and
Yes.
get registered. Is there a fee, or do you get a sponsor?
It's a $25 fee. You can have a sponsor, but it's not required. it's totally up to you. And we have Elizabeth Smith who does our photography, so she'll be there to make pictures for your child. If she's, you know, a contestant and you want pictures, she'll be there, and she does a great job too.
Yeah, and then of course the entry fee to get in, as far as the ones that want to come in and watch, that goes as a fundraiser, I guess, for you
Yes.
all, and probably to help out. Of course, Channel 6 will be there filming as well for
Yes.
those that maybe can't get out. Grandparents, great-grandparents will be showing it, not that night, but later on in February and March.
Yes.
But, you know, opening up countywide, I'm sure that has helped a whole lot as far as participants go.
It helped us a lot last year. Our numbers were really down last year, and so we opened it up countywide, and it helped us a lot.
Well, if you want good
So-
entertainment for the night,
Yes.
it is very entertaining. Those little
Yes.
girls are adorable,
Yes.
and loads of personality goes across that stage.
And it seems
so-
like a wide range from the 3-year-old and the 6-year-old. There's quite a bit of difference in
Yes.
you know, their personalities too. So it's very interesting.
Right. Ryan Moore does a great job usually emceeing. Is he your MC again
Well,
this
I'm
year?
not sure if it's going to be Ryan or Ann. They kind of whichever one's available, Ann Vance or Ryan Moore, one of them will be doing it. I'm not sure which one yet.
Okay, well, good deal.
Yes.
So, wonderful tradition. I encourage anyone in the audience, if you've got children, grandchildren this age, it's just all for fun and a wonderful little excuse for the little girls to get dressed up and get their
Yes.
hair curled and all that stuff that they just love. And they go home with the tiara, so you can't beat that. So we thank you for coming to this segment of Table Talk. We'll have more Table Talk in just a moment, so don't go away. We'll be right back with more.